Hey, there you are. You crossed my mind today, so I wanted to talk with you a little bit. You felt maybe that there's no reason for you to be doing all that you're doing. You look around and you don't see a whole lot of cheerleading going on. And you wonder, why am I still doing this by myself? Nobody sees me. Nobody sees what I'm doing. It came to me yesterday as I was sitting in the car and I was like, I don't know that things end up the way that we want them to, the way that we see them to. But that doesn't mean that it's not the way that it should be. It's very easy to get caught up in the ways of others and think that there are ways too, whether it's on a TV show, whether it's watching different family members, whether it's taking in the words of other family members. And so then you start to scale and balance what goes on with you off of their life. I thought of it in a more beautiful way. I thought, we truly are our own planet. Each of us is a little earth of our own. And in that time there, if we can realize that, wow, we're one planet amongst all these other planets, then we start to cultivate differently. We start to be very careful as to what we allow to attach to our ozone, if you will. And you start to go, wow, if I plant the right things mentally, emotionally, physically, habitually, then I will cause this planet, this me, to be the best version. And I know for some people you're going, okay, that's out there, but it's the truth. We see that we have to be merged with so many people and so many things and so many instances that prove our existence, when the truth of the matter is we are the existence that we prove here on this space and time. And for some people, they get this earlier than some, and some people never get it. They always feel that their universe, their planet, their is-ness is based off of external business. And when you start to realize all on your own, you're magnificent, you're unique, nobody else has your blueprint. It will also take off the weight that we tend to put on people to be an active part of our planet, when the truth is they have their own planet to tend to. But it's nice when they can come close and we could share energy. But what we try to do is we try to have them give up their planet to join ours, or for us to give up ours and join theirs. And then we wonder why we feel a disassociation with ourselves, or why we feel lost, or why we feel alone. It's because you're trying to live on their planet when you're your own. I know when I think back to younger relationships in my life, I thought that everything was about that Bonnie and Clyde era, that everything was about where you go, I'll follow, and I will support you and you support me and everything will be all right. Some of that might be okay, but you have to work on the development of yourself at the same time. Because if you don't, then you will start to tend so much to their planet that you'll start to grow weeds and you'll have a bad ozone layer and you'll start to have an unhealthy environment, and you won't even want to live where you are with yourself anymore because you've been watering and cultivating their planet so much that you ruin your own. So I wish somebody would have told me, and even if they did, who knows if I'd have been ready to listen. So I feel like we learn these lessons as we need to. That whole, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, right? So I say this, maybe you're at a point where you're going, oh, relationships don't work. Oh, these things don't work. I will encourage you to realize that it's probably because you haven't made the relationship with yourself work. And that's why you're still faulting people when it's your planet, your own little planet, your own little earth that you are disengaging from on an everyday basis. You are disengaging from. And we came here to be one with all. So it's nice to have somebody. It's really nice. But we also have to remember that we have a duty to ourself that's bigger than just ourself. And it does have to do with our purpose and what it is that we're here to give, because each of us have something beautiful to give. And to find somebody who can be next to you in their planet as well as you having your own, and share that energy in the middle. But you still have to have that autonomy, and also have the desire and the knowingness and the intention to walk with yourself and grow yourself. I don't know that I understood that. I really thought that we're in this thing and we're all on one planet, and this is why I have to shift when these things shift, or accept or align with these different things. And it gets convoluted, and it almost gets like, oh, there's this reliance on other things from other people and other circumstances before I can shift something, versus now understanding that we are in total, we can be in total alignment with ourselves and our own planet. And then as we do that, as we learn to manage ourselves in love and in light and in true cultivation and in growth and evolving, maturing, accepting, experiencing, then we're able to get next to somebody who has also done the same thing. And together we can grow this beautiful bridge, which allows us to go back and forth within each other, but still keeping our same planet. And that is so freeing. It is so freeing. But when you get so used to relying on somebody else and living inside their universe, inside of their planet, you feel lonely when you get back on yours, because the grass isn't as green, the water isn't as clear, because you haven't been doing you, you've been doing them. So this is my little reminder to you, and just a moment to share, like, you are beautiful all on your own. But that doesn't mean people don't work out for you, or I see a lot of posts where people are like, oh, I'll never be done wrong again, and this is not, people. Cultivate your planet. Invest in your water. And what you'll find is you'll fall in love with yourself. And that will allow you to see through the eyes of love. I often tell my clients, we talk about mirror work and seeing ourselves. And I tell them, when you see the diamonds in your eyes, you're starting to fall in love with yourself. Some people may say, well, that sounds really selfish. That sounds really... No, it's necessary. Because when you fall in love with the love that you are, you're able to love that way to anybody else who comes your way. Be a good gatekeeper of all the things that you experience, hear, say, do. Don't litter on your planet. Keep it clean. Do right with it. You're in charge of how long that lasts. So that's what I got for you. Happy Sensational Saturday. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. And thank you for listening. God bless you. Make sure you tell yourself at least 2 times. At least 2 times a day. I can. I will. And I'm so worth it. Yes, you are. God bless you. Until next time.